All right, buckle up, everyone, because we're diving headfirst into a Champions League showdown that's going to be electric. Borussia Dortmund going toe-to-toe with Barcelona.
Yeah, two of Europe's biggest names.
Yeah.
And the stakes. Sky high.
Absolutely, and especially for Dortmund. I mean, they're sitting pretty right now, but the pressure is on.
It is.
They've racked up 4 wins out of 5 in their group stage so far, which is a fantastic spot to be in, right? But, and this is for anyone who maybe isn't glued to the Champions League standings, that puts them right in line to advance, to make it to the next round.
Yeah.
But we've seen it a million times in football. It's unpredictable.
Oh, yeah, upsets happen all the time.
Especially get this, 8 other teams are breathing down their necks, only 2 points behind.
2 points, that's nothing. One bad game and everything shifts.
Exactly. So this face-off with Barcelona, it's a potential turning point. Win, and they solidify that spot. Lose, and things could get messy fast.
Big time. And when you look back at their history, Dortmund's never actually managed to beat Barcelona.
Yeah, I was looking at that. 2 draws, 2 losses. Not the kind of record you want going into a must-win.
Not ideal.
But here's the thing. Dortmund at home, different story.
Yeah.
You've been keeping a close eye on them this season. What's their record like?
8 wins, 1 draw. Home turf is their fortress. They are tough to beat in front of their own fans.
So you've got that home advantage, but then there's this other side of the coin. Defensively, against Spanish teams in particular, they've struggled.
Yeah. 9 Champions League matches against Spanish opposition and not a single clean sheet.
So maybe, just maybe, we're in for a goal fest.
I'd say the chances are high.
Which, of course, makes me think about Barcelona's attack. Even when they're not at their best, they can light up the scoreboard.
Well, let's talk about that not at their best bit. Their form has been up and down, hasn't it?
Yeah, inconsistent. 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses in recent games.
And that draw against Real Betis, they had the lead twice and let it slip away both times.
That's got to sting.
It does. And in a race this tight, those dropped points could come back to haunt them.
Do you think that Betis slip-up, could it, mess with their heads a bit going into the Dortmund match?
Possibly. But their manager, Hansi Flick, he's got a knack for getting his team up for these big games.
He does.
5 wins and 5 against Dortmund, that's his record? Perfect. And he even said maybe they were already looking ahead to Dortmund.
Ah, the classic look-ahead trap.
Happens to the best of them. But tactically, Flick knows how to handle Dortmund. Control possession, exploit those gaps in their defense. I wouldn't be surprised to see him pull out the same playbook here.
So maybe a bit of overconfidence creeping in. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. And then you throw in the individual talents on both sides. Dortmund's got Jamie Gittens.
Yeah.
That kid is on fire.
Gittens, yeah, he's been incredible.
Scoring in 4 straight games. And not just scoring, but opening the scoring in the last 3.
He could be a real headache for that Barcelona backline. The pace, the finishing, it's all there.
And on the Barcelona side, you've got Torres. Back from injury and making an impact already.
Big time. 3 of his last 4 goals, they've all come after the 80th minute. Clutch player.
Late game heroics.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because Dortmund, they've got a flair for the dramatic themselves.
They do.
They've scored the most goals in this whole Champions League season from the 75th minute on. 6 goals. They don't give up.
Nope. Never say die attitude makes this match even more exciting.
Okay, so let's tie it all together. We've got Dortmund riding high at home, but a little shaky on defense. We've got Barcelona, maybe a bit complacent after that Betis draw, but with a manager who knows how to beat Dortmund.
And players on both sides who can change the game in an instant.
It's attack versus possession. Who comes out on top? It's going to be a thriller.
I can't wait to see it unfold.
And here's the final question, the one I want you all thinking about as we head into this match. Dortmund loves a late goal. Barcelona loves a big win. Could we be in for a last-minute nail-biter? Share your predictions because this is a Champions League battle you do not want to miss.